Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. This is Lise, but you might know me as Stamprgrl here with the Summer Project series, and today we are going to be working with the Crackerbox Stamp, Miss Daisy, and this card is titled Kiss My Dairy-erre. I love it. This is for one of my hops on Instagram that I am part of. I will leave the information in case you want to join that too. It is run by the sweetest person ever, Sarah, and she does dairy and farm theme every Monday. Well, let's get started. I am going to point out that again, this is Miss Daisy by Crackerbox Stamps. They do rubber stamps and clear stamps. I'm going to be using this clear stamp set today. Super easy. The theme is dairy for our hop, and I came out with, I immediately remembered this sentiment, Kiss My Dairy-erre. I thought, this is it. So I made a very easy, fun background to go with Miss Daisy to look like cheese, and I really hope you enjoy. If you enjoy my content, please make sure that you like and subscribe. I am Stamprgrl at all the socials. I knew that I wanted my Miss Daisy and the sentiment all both together, one underneath the other one, pretty close, because I wanted to have like a little rectangle focal area. And this is why I am setting it up on my Misty. They're already pretty close together. I made sure that they were lined up using the grid on the Misty, and I'm using Mementos Tuxedo Black ink for this because it is alcohol marker friendly. Even though I am going to do very, very minimal alcohol ink stamping, coloring, you will see that I am going to come back with my watercolor pencils, and I'm going to show very, very dry watercolor pencils because even though Memento ink is perfect for alcohol markers, it's not as great for adding water. So we will have this all set up, and you'll see how this super cute image just turns into a fun, snarky card. I really hope that you enjoy it. I'm going to put some music for you to enjoy the very, very minimal coloring. If you have any questions, just please make sure that you let me know. So hear me out. The background for this, I started with this yellow cardstock that I am trimming down into an A2 size. And then I'm using this Spellbinders mini album. By the way, I got this standard grip from the Dollar Tree store, and I do not recommend, do not waste your $1.75 by now. On these, they do not stay put. But I'm using the Spellbinders calendar bouquet stencil and some of my watercolor pencils, the super colors and the Stamprgrl, and I am just going over the circles and I am rotating, like you saw there, my stencil, and then rotating it again and putting it at an angle and trying not to get them to be overlapping. These are supposed to be the holes in the cheese, so there you go. And after I do all of these, I am gonna come back with my Stamprgrl because I know that will bring a different color to some of them, not all of them, and I will add some water, blend those down, and when I come out, so do notice that my paintbrush is not clean, and I'm okay with it. I added even more water because I want them to be a little bit like, have like a bit of a shadow, but they're not enough, so you'll see me come back with a brown super true color watercolor pencil and add a little bit of the brown, and it looks intense, but when it dries out it is exactly what I wanted. I did add a couple more circles that I just scribbled myself in the corners because I noticed that I missed most of my corners and I wanted them to be a little bit off of the paper, and there it is. I am just doing those like really random, like just making sure that I have some of them coming out of the A2 card panel. I'm going to bring the brown, so what I do is I put a little bit of water and I'm scribbling on my glass mat, and that is enough. So that looks like a lot of color, but don't worry, just trust the process, okay? And that is my cheese background. I really like how it turned out. It is just funny looking and I love it. I needed something to give me a big contrast between Daisy and the background, so I am coming in with this bright red cardstock. Love this cardstock. This is my last tiny bit of this cardstock. It has these cute little columns, lines, and I had to wear it as just the brightest red. And I am happy that Miss Daisy gets to be part of this card because that is my favorite red cardstock. So here she is. I did do some punching in the corner. This punch is from the 1900s, but it is one of my favorite. Makes these little tiny details on the corners that are just precious. I'm coming back with my gray blending brush with whatever is left in my brush. I am not adding anything else. I just wanted to give a little bit more of depth to my card. Here I'm using my glass mat to make sure that everything is nice and centered. And I realized my glass mat was dirty. I was so lucky that my panel did not get all messed up. And finally, we're just putting this on a card. Again, all products are from Crackerbox Stamps. I am part of their design team. This is Elise. I am Stamprgrl in all the socials, and if you like my content and you're watching this from a YouTube channel, please make sure that you like and subscribe. If not, make sure that you come and find me as Stamprgrl and just subscribe and let me know if there is something that you are looking forward for us to use as a DT member, and I will be more than glad to get it and get cracking and creating a little bit of a card just for you. Have a great day, and remember, don't leave your crafting for tomorrow. Start today. Let's say bye with this beautiful card with Miss Daisy.